Hello, everybody. This is the lunar-walker. I don't know why I'm announcing myself lately, but here we are, heading towards the depths. We will not go very far, because there is a good spot to grind for green. As I said, we want some green stones, so we can upgrade our weapons to holy. And we will also find our fire teacher here, which is awesome. Our pyromancer teacher, I mean. So, yeah, every now and again, that doesn't work. I am much more powerful than I was when I came through here with my sorceress, who was just using, I think, a +1 or +2 Balder side sword. So, yeah. That did not work. I kind of wish it had. Yeah, it sucks when you've got two of those dogs, and I think there's one that is right next to the butcher. No. Yes, there is. There is a dog right over here. I'm surprised I didn't aggro him right away. Now I've aggroed the butcher. Good. At least I got rid of the dog first. Wow! I have never seen that before. Yes, I am a cheap-ass bitch. Now, let's get this here. There's your large ember. That will allow you to +10 your weapons. And I hate it when there's a bloodstain right in front of a chest, because half of your thoughts are like, wait, does that mean there is enemy there? Now, that shortcut will lead to, I think, a second spider shield, which is a really good shield, and usually the first time people get it, because after the depths is Blighttown, and anyone can tell you Blighttown sucks if you're not prepared for it. I don't know why I didn't try to do that with the other dog. Let's change up my things real quick. Take off the blood bite ring. Put on the rusted iron ring so I'm not slowed down in water. Him. Yes, I love AoE attacks, thank you. I thought he was hiding around that pillar, and instead he was hiding around the other one. Oh well. Now, there is a butcher right there. And it jumps down when you go that way. Now that sack is pretty good for exchanging for that weapon that I did not get at the very beginning.
You.
Now let's...
Yes, you. Here, over here. Please, you must help me.
Okay. Hey, you look like me.
Thank you. I would have been a supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, or the Great Swan. I will not forget my debt to you.
Now, this guy apparently came down here with just his normal gear like we did, but his pyromancy, probably his axe, and that little dinky broken shield. So he came down here with starter equipment. I don't know how high he plussed it, but he made it down here with just starter equipment. So that is actually pretty awesome. He's kind of a badass.
Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you. Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you.
Now, Laurentius will go up to Firelink. He is our pyromancy teacher. So let's go back that way. Actually, I think the last bonfire I rested at was Firelink. I am going to put the homeward bones right there, so I always have it. There we go. And here we are, back in Firelink. And there's Laurentius. Hello.
Oh, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my pyromancy, the Great Swan, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share the spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'd be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magic's unsavory.
No, I don't find the magic unsavory. I'm a pyromancer too, dude.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that they'll be of some use, some assistance. Why, let's get started right now.
Yeah, I want to up my equipment. Fire orb, combustion, iron skin, flash sweat, and fireball. These are all good spells. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Each has its own good situation. Flash sweat, good for fire. Iron flash, good for if you keep getting busted. Combustion, if you need really, really close damage. Fire orb, huge AoE. I think I could get all of them right this second, in fact. Let's find out. Hey, what do you know? And I can still upgrade my flame a couple times.
Pyromancy is the art of casting fire. Produce flame, then channel it, just as our ancestors did. The pyromancer must be in tune with nature herself. My home, the Great Swan, is an abundant store of nature. You will understand one day. It only takes time. Pyromancy has a, well, rather primitive aspect to it. It meshes poorly with advanced culture. And pyromancers are considered rather unsavory. Which is fine, as I never got along with anybody anyway. So, for me, turning undead didn't change a thing. A pyromancer's flame is a part of his own body. The flame develops right along with his skill. Oh, sorry. You're a pyromancer yourself. You already know this.
Now, if you didn't start as a pyromancer, he gives you a flame and tells you that he gave you a part of himself. So that's actually a really cool little situation where it changes the dialogue.
A pyromancer's flame is a flame.
So,
goodbye then. Come back if you find anything new.
Yep. Now let's go sit over here. Attune our magics. Put a second fireball, so now we got 16. Let's do combustion here. got a final fuck you giant ball if we need it. Now let's go and give our other... See, now they're here. If I talk to him, that will cause them to go down to the depths to search for the art of kindling, which I kind of want him to go meet Patches like I showed before, so I am not going to talk to him yet so that I can see Patches and he won't move. If you talk to him, I think beforehand, and you tell him he caused trouble for you, I think he gives you a humanity, or he gives you souls, and if you don't talk to him beforehand, he churns the bridge, and then you go talk to him. I think he gives you a humanity. I'm not sure which, but the fact that you can buy humanities from that one person that I showed you is just fine. Hey, I got a light crossbow from him. I almost never get that. But yeah, humanity soft caps at 10. So once you get 10, your item discovery I don't think increases anymore until like a really, really high level of humanity. So it will stay at 210 for quite a while. Poison resist, people really say they don't care. Honestly, I'm either way. If you have really low HP and really low stamina, then you might not want to have that really low. But if you have decent HP and decent stamina, in other words, you're not going to Blighttown right off the bat, then it's fine. Curse resist actually increases with the amount of humanity you have, which a lot of people don't mention. So if you have a lot of humanity, I've currently got 11, then your curse resist goes up. And that's actually really cool in my personal opinion. So let's go give this large ember to our friendly neighborhood blacksmith, because he is awesome. Andre is a good friend, and let us never piss him off.
Ah, why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me?
Well, just like the divine ember, give it to him.
Magnificent! You won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
Let's see, modify our equipment. We can now go to plus 10. We can do raw. And divine, you need a plus 10 weapon. You need green titanite, I mean. So, most you would need to get a higher width. I can't do shields with raw? Huh. I did not know that. So, let's... let us... Let's plus 6... No, let's do raw axe. And... maybe plus 6 the heater shield? Or the bow? Let's do the heater shield. Plus 6. And we'll just divine the bow. So... because I don't think there's any way to get... Black Knight Sword. Because I don't think there's any way to get a raw weapon.
Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
There are, like... or even a divine weapon, I don't think there are any, like, areas you can just find one. But there are cases where It's just a matter of finding the right spots. You just need to go and do your own thing. Now, like I said, I will grind for, to find the... Oh god, my brain just farted. To get the green titanite, but I will show you guys where it's at. And if you started with the master key, which I do not think I did, I think I got the black fire bombs because I like black fire bombs. Let's quickly check. No, I did not start with the master key. So, like I said, there is a person you can buy the master key from, essentially after he moves. But yeah, do not talk to him if you want to meet Patches in the graveyard first. I can go and take care of the graveyard real quick and gather items there. So let's go do that. Whatever it is snoring really loud. Oh, and that treasure chest, if you are wondering what that is, there is an area in the game that is where you fight a boss called the Four Kings. If you drop items in that place and do not pick them up, or you lost something, you forgot to pick something up, that is where they will spawn. So, let's see. Troll message? Troll message. Yeah, there are some cases where it's an obvious troll message. Hey, buddies. Anytime there's skeletons? Like I said, Skelebros are somewhat not worth it, somewhat worth it. Because they only drop like 50. Let's put back on the bite ring, because we will not be going into anywhere that has. Now, I do not like the fact that it causes your bleed to be like almost full up if you put on a bite ring. But yeah, I don't remember if I showed you guys, that's how you get to the item that was right there. The only reason I'm going around is so my bleed will lower. I'm not sure why. Like I said, I don't know why it goes so slowly. I don't know why the bleed goes way, way up immediately. Now, personally, I prefer the Skelebros that just have a sword. The ones that don't have a shield. Because, yeah, all Skelebros are a pain in the ass, but... the shielded ones at least don't really block you. So, there's that. Drink down some OJ. And if you are playing the Dark Souls drinking game, first off, I apologize for any liver damage that might cause. But, like I said, I suck at this game. The reason I'm doing it is for fun. I am not getting any profit from this. I, for some reason, actually got... I believe I mentioned this. Somebody tried to copyright strike me for that song that plays during the intro credits. And you would think it would be like a person that was a subsidiary of From Software or something. No, it was just some asshole who thought, you know what, that song kind of has two notes that sound like a song that I own the rights to, so I'm going to copyright strike this guy. Hell, I don't even know if he owned the rights to that whatever song he was claiming that I was copying. But I actually did go against it. These guys are both the greatest and worst. They are fairly easy to dodge and give you like 500 souls. But if you get hit by them, they do a shitload of damage at low level. So, Operation Pick at the Knees. Or Pick at the Ankles. Operation Ankle Biter. Yeah, like I said, they are both great for early game and horrible for early game, because they will beat your ass. And the skeletons here don't come back like the ones that are in the catacombs. But yeah, the ones that are in the catacombs come back until you defeat their necromancer. The ones that are not in the catacombs out here do not come back because there is no necromancer connected to them. Yeah, that is a bad idea. Hey, I see you're studying the work of your cousins. Now, I don't think the, you can kite the... Okay, I was wrong. I couldn't, on a different character, kite the giant all the way over here. Some OJ. Hey, he dropped something. Just a shield. Okay. Shields will come in handy for future weapons. Oh, come on, let me do Operation Ankle Biter on you. But... yeah, I really don't like it, because YouTube's copyright, as everyone knows, is broken. It is a matter of, hey, even if this guy isn't making any money, I want to copyright strike him. And you don't even have to own the properties. You can just claim that you do, and YouTube will be like, oh, well, we don't want to get sued by this guy just in case, so we're going to go with the copyright strike and claim that it is there until it is possible to deny it. And that is really ridiculous for multiple reasons. There is nothing you can really do to claim, hey, this guy is full of bullshit, until there's, you know, actual evidence, or YouTube changes its algorithm again to allow for you to not get in any trouble for it. Now, I can't remember who had the idea,
as always.
but there was a thought on
Don't you dare.
Using a way to not have any money go to either party, until it is discovered who's in the right, who's in the wrong. And that was to have a, like, little pseudo account created so that any money will go into that pot, so to say, until there is, like, no other uses for it. So we have a pot that would be no one touching until whoever actually owns the copyright, or whoever is claiming to own it but doesn't, either gives up or just does their own thing. And that is a somewhat brilliant idea if I described it properly. It is a matter of, we have this copyright, you do not, and we will tell you to essentially go to hell. Or it is a, hey, this copyright actually is ours, and we want you to either pay for it or, you know, face the consequences. Now, honestly, I think that copyright laws have become ridiculous, and I know for a fact it is partially because of Disney. As much as I love Disney, I grew up with Disney, so there is, like, no reason for me not to love Disney. Did he land on the ground? Yeah, he landed on the ground. Sometimes they'll just fall off 100%, and it's kind of funny that they do. But, yeah, Disney did a whole, let's sue everyone who touches anything that we own, and caused a whole fuckery of, let's change the copyright laws so that no one is allowed to touch anything we own. So if I were to say, play A Whole New World from Aladdin, they would sue my fucking ass just because I did not pay them royalties to sing A Whole New World. It doesn't matter that I can say, hey, this is a song from the movie Aladdin, go watch it. To them, it is a violation of copyright. Originally, the idea of copyright was so that you, if someone else was getting paid for something you own, then they were in the wrong. But if it wasn't if they were not getting paid, then it's just free advertising for whatever it is you own. But it has gotten to the ridiculous point that if you own any kind of property, then somebody uses even a portion of it, like one song from a movie you might own, and you can sue their ass for no other reason than just you're mad that they did something that you did not get paid for. It is so fucking messed up, and I get so pissed about it. I'm sure you guys can hear me in this rant that I am so pissed off about the idea that copyright has become. I mean, when I was a kid, copyright was literally just that. It was the rights to use a copy of the person's full works and get paid for it. It was not a, hey, I'm pissed off that these guys even touched my stuff, let's sue their asses because, well, fuck them, that's why. It was literally a, you were in the wrong. You did something that you stole from us, and you are being paid for it. So you stealing from us plus being paid means you're in the wrong, and I will agree with that. If you are getting paid for something that you do not own the rights to, then you are in the wrong. But if you aren't getting paid, then essentially you're just giving the guys free advertising as long as you say, hey, this is from this. And it is a matter of, I know this is all a matter of opinion, but I'm sure everyone will agree that copyright laws themselves have become broken. And there is no reason for them to be that bad. But they are. And it is horrible that they have made it to the point that you can't even use portions of it. You can use maybe 20 seconds, if that, of any property that you do not own. And what happens if you go past that 20 seconds? Well, you better hope the guys aren't going to sue you because, well, you're fucked. I'm so glad that gaming copyright is somewhat... Ah, God, I always get hit by that guy first time. Yeah, you wouldn't think those guys would be weak to fire, but they are. And those slime dudes are what I meant by way to grind for green titanite. And I'm kind of feeling like ranting about copyright still, so let's talk about it. It is a matter of, oh no, this guy, how dare he, made it so that I didn't have to pay this company to advertise my shit, and how dare he save me time and money and allow me to have my stuff all ready for it. But no, people have to bitch and moan and complain, and if you have the master key, you can go in here and there's a bonfire. But yeah, those slimes are how you grind for green type. But it's a matter of what do you want to get? Do you want to deal with the copyright users, or do you want to get what you are trying to do, which is just entertain others? We don't know. It's a matter of, oh no, we've got this problem that we need to get rid of, but we can't because we have truly and dearly fucked ourselves due to not having proper regulations that should be, you know, already easy to handle. But they're not, because we decided, hey, let's make everything copyrightable, and we don't have that thing that we need it to be. We just have this mess that we have ourselves created, and no one else can really blame anyone but us. But like I said, I think Disney was wrong in the long run. What I learned was that one of the things that started the problem with copyrights was what is referred to as the Mickey Mouse clause, where this daycare did something really nice and decided to paint the Mickey Mouse characters on the walls of the daycare. And I believe this was in Florida for the children, to make it, you know, make the children happy and have it so they don't have to worry. But oh no, Disney owns the rights to Mickey Mouse. What are we going to do? Well, any normal thinking person would be, hey, that means the kids really like Mickey Mouse. Let's advertise the fuck out of that area, and we've got free advertising to the kids. We can donate like some of the cartoons and let the kids see it and have them beg their parents to see these movies and cartoons. But no, Disney had to go, oh, we own those characters, you're a daycare, you're getting paid to watch these kids. It doesn't matter that you're not getting paid for the characters themselves, you're still getting paid. So we're going to sue your asses because we are a freaking greedy corporation. As I have said, I love Disney. I wish that they were not like this, but they are. We have to deal with the fact that Disney is a bunch of greedy fucks. And that is not right, but it is what's going on. We have to deal with it. And I'm sorry to say, it is something that will continue to piss me off until it's fixed. We have people that are claiming copyright for things they don't even own because, you know, how dare somebody even make money from someone else's properties? It is a matter of, oh no, this person is doing something that is entertaining hundreds, or at least in my case, at maximum 10, but this person is doing something that will, in the long run, actually get me more money. Oh no, what am I going to do about this? Am I going to accept the free advertising, or am I going to fight against this guy, who probably is just doing this for fun and does not actually get paid for it? There's a lot of YouTubers out there that do get paid for their things, but that's not the case with some of us. We are just trying to do something that is to entertain the other people that are around us. And with that, we are just trying our best to do what we can. We are just being entertainment for the sake of entertaining. But no, some people just get, oh, I'm going to copyright strike this guy because I can, or because I feel like it. I do not understand this. Please, someone in the comments, help me understand this thing. Ah, damn it. Help me understand this, because I would love to understand the thinking of these guys that just come along and say, hey, we're going to claim that this person is stealing from us. It doesn't matter if they actually are or not. We're going to claim it. And it makes, again, no sense. You can get money from this free advertising that you're doing, because anybody who's a YouTuber will not claim that we own. Heck, I heard this egregious account, Robin from Anime America, I heard somebody tried to copyright her avatar that she uses. You know, a thing she actually created. And somebody tried to copyright it because the copyright systems are broken. It's not right, it's not fair, but it is something that is ridiculously happening. And we kind of got to stop having it happen. It's hard to find a way to fix it, but this is a mess that was created by people that just wanted to help, sadly. People that were trying to do something that would help others. Copyright was meant as a way to protect people that own properties so that they can get what they need and not have to worry about others stealing from them. But it has become this giant problem that I don't know how we can fix.
Goodbye then. Be safe, don't you dare.
We need a way to fix it, but I can't figure it out. And I wish we could. We have so much that we've got going for us. We can do so much that can actually help others. But, I mean, I am a child of the 80s and 90s. I was born in 85. I grew up during the whole major changes that happened. But it makes me wonder, you know, what is going to... I'm worried about the world that my nieces and nephews are growing up in. Because we have to deal with assholes who think they're better than everyone else. And sadly, that's not true. But we have to deal with it because others want to claim that they are better than that they can play the system and it will side for them every time. We have to say no to it, but we can't really do much about it. We would have to just deal. And I hate to say that because it makes it sound like I'm giving up, and I'm not, but I can't do much. One voice can just reach so far. What we need to do is, in a way, pull a Disney and have hundreds of voices. We need to have multiple people claiming this is not right. We need to have people saying, hey, we are not going to stand for this because this is bullshit. But we don't. We do not have that kind of pull right now. We have just us. There is nothing we can do without more people to say it. And I know there are a lot of people, and in a way, it would be unionizing if we did it, if we just went, hey, this is bullshit, let's make it so that it's not as bad, but it's a matter of how are you going to do that? How are you going to fix the problem? Well, I just said a way, and there is a way that... I don't know how that whiffed me. But there is multiple ideas that can be done. But until they are done, until they are taken care of, there is nothing we can do. That was so weird. But there's nothing we can do. We would have to unionize and make it so that we say, hey, this is bullshit. Let's come up with a better plan. But we can't at the moment because how are you going to fight big business? Well, you would need to fight big business by having a group of people. That's how unions were created. It is a matter of let's make it so that we cannot get tortured. We cannot have them, you know, tell us what to do anymore. And until that happens, we're SOL. We are shit out of luck until there are people saying, hey, this is not fair and we will not stand for it. But until it is a group of people saying, hey, this isn't fair, and we are just having individuals say, hey, this is fucked up. What are we going to do? Well, again, unionize. It's the only actual option at the moment. And until it happens, we're stuck. And as you can see, that is just what I'm going to do with the grinding this whole time. I will plus my flame until I can't plus it anymore. And I will probably upgrade my stats. I will purchase...
Goodbye then.
I will purchase upgrades on my equipment if I can. I will purchase more homeward bones as I need them. But that is my rant on copyright and my plea to others. If you found that entertaining, please tell me. But I also talked about the different ages. I've talked about the idea of the Lord Souls being reverse of what we're told and whatnot. So I hope you guys found this video as well as all my others entertaining. Those are my stats at the moment, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day and take care. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.